Hello and welcome to the Rio Grande Esports Smash Bros. Stream. I'm Dylan Euler. I'm joined by
Corbin Wilbur.
And we'll be your casters tonight. And we're going to be watching PB John, also known as John Nodder, first. Yep, we're good. That was PB John right there, making sure we're live, which we are. We will be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, so you can watch us on any of those platforms.
Any of them.
Any of them. We're live on all of them. Quite a few streaming platforms, actually. We're pretty proud of that.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll be live on everything.
We could be. Be live on TikTok. You could be watching us on TikTok right now.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
Could be watching us in the Discord server.
Looks like we're getting right into the game tonight. So it's Piranha Plant, John versus Tyler, Roy.
3, 2,
Both
1, go!
And John goes immediately for the 2 hits him.
He is not letting me get any hits in right now. He went for the poison cloud.
Got some grabs there, a few hits, spin him around a little bit.
Tui, kind of missed.
John recovers pretty quickly. He gets
Caught on fire.
John is up at 86 already.
John, I remember John saying that he would be, that this guy was ranked and might be a challenge for him,
So far he's appeared to have been. John usually eliminates his opponents pretty quickly, but this one's got him a little higher in damage.
This may actually be a long match for John, for once. He usually isn't, so...
He's throwing a few twos, but none of them really hit yet. Oh, and he loses a stop.
That's something you don't see very often.
That's into another two and some poison and another two.
It's for the extend. Oh.
Dodge a few hits there, he managed to get grabbed. Knocked off him for a second, he comes back from the
Tumbling around
oh, and
each
he
other.
goes again.
John goes for the Tui, gets blocked.
Shielded him. And he grabs him, hits him a couple times. Still coming back to him.
John's caught fire.
Heavy damage, 73
Extend
again.
attack. Covers.
Dodge a little bit there. Oh, and John lost another
John
stop.
lost another stop. This is crazy.
I've never seen this happen. John gets dealt some more damage. Oh, and he sends his opponent flying. Goes for the battalion,
John
misses.
hasn't even taken a stock yet. Is John gonna be 3 stock?
I've never seen that happen.
Me neither.
He's throwing a few batalions, throwing some poison. He dealt nothing yet. Oh, and he got him.
Got
Still
him.
has a stock, but oh, he shielded that one. Oh, surely we're gonna kill it. Oh, John gets 3 stock.
John gets 3 stock. Write this down in the history books, folks.
No!
That is something
Never
I have
before
never
seen.
seen before.
Yeah.
But I'm sure John's already evaluating what his next move's gonna be. He's always like a planner. He's got everything planned out way beforehand. Corbin, I have never seen that before. That is something I never thought I would see.
Our Smash champion just experienced a loss. Like, that's never happened, at least.
But we
in
got to
my
remember,
time.
this is our Smash champion, so I'm pretty confident that he's already concocted some sort of plan.
Yeah, I'd say.
John's always been one to, like, kind of, you knock him down, he's going to get back up pretty quickly, so I feel like he's got this. Well, I feel like he's got something cooked up. That's for sure.
Probably, yeah. He's kind of known for that.
For those of you listening to us right now, we actually went to high school with John, and he was our captain. So we've seen him, like, from his early days, back when he was drama club John.
Back before he was even a captain.
Actually, yeah.
Like in the
forgot
Jimmy
about
days.
that. But besides our high school days, we've seen John in the Rio Grande playing field too. And I can't tell you exactly what he finished last year, but I know he had a really high position.
I believe it was like somewhere in the top 10.
But man, that was an exciting game. I feel like shooken.
Yeah. I remember when me, you, and Dakota took a visit to Rio Grande. Ray was talking about this really good player. We were like, is it
Yeah,
John?
we're about to see that good player right now. They're loading in right now. John oh, and Roy hit a few attacks on him. He's throwing him around a little bit, but he's got his footing again. Went for the 2, but missed, and now he's grabbing him, throwing him, hitting him, going for the 2 again. Oh, and the Patui hits. He landed the Patui. Another Patui. That one didn't quite hit. He's going for it. He's using it now, no waiting, no hesitation. They're just going right for each other. Oh, and hit him again. He got some poison attacks.
John's having fun with this.
That's Tui, yeah, I told you he concocted a plan, didn't he? He's already doing some heavy damage to him. They do seem to be pretty equal opponents, both at John at 102 and Tyler at 96. John falls, but he comes back from it because that piranha plant recovery is just unbeatable.
Goes for the Patui.
Missed the Patui. Oh, and he went for a side attack. That's another Patui hit. Didn't hit him. Oh, and he sends him flying a little bit. Not enough damage to take him out, but he just sent him off. Patui lands.
Oh, is this his first stock taken? Maybe.
Two side attacks. Patui going in. Oh, and they both fall low. Oh, John recovers and Tyler is down. That is one stock for Tyler, already gone.
That battle in the void. Who's gonna fall first?
There's some poison. Patui attack. Oh, and John goes flying. Almost lost that stock there, but he's recovering from it. Wait, is he? Is he? Yeah, Tyler goes down again. Two stocks down. Oh, John loses another stock. It's 2-1 right now. John at 2. John throws the poison. There's the Patui. Lands Patui. 2 different attacks there.
We may be going into a third round,
Already got
guys.
60 damage, 71 damage. I told you, John would come back.
Poison attack, Patui.
Patui attack.
One. It's
There's
very
another
close for
attack,
John.
side
Very
attack.
close.
A few throws. Not really some throws, but a few hits.
That damage is
Two stocks him.
Yeah.
That was 605 damage.
Win.
Hello, Mario.
Yeah. There usually isn't a third round.
See
for
that
John.
piranha plant smile? That's a smile of a winner. Well, a tied battle right now.
Exactly. It's that purple piranha plant you only associate with victory.
Piranha plant smiling big at us. Man, that was
Yes.
an intense match. John lost it, but he lost the first round. But, you know, he had to come back with this one strong, and he certainly did. He went right into it, dealt some heavy damage, a few, like, pretty heavy attacks. And he dealt some, he got some of those received on his own, landed some pretty big damage on his own.
And then the point where he basically tricked Tyler into falling into the void.
I think he did that twice.
Yeah. That must be a hard move to pull off for most people, but not for John.
We'll have to see this next round exactly what happens. But I think John has finally met someone up to his playing level.
Yeah.
I just realized he called the map "Feed Me Seymour."
Yeah.
Little reference to Treehouse of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. I keep mixing it up with Simpsons.
Yeah.
And we're into the
The
next
Simpsons.
game. Voting in right now. Roy, Tyler,
Roy
Piranha
versus
Plant, Rio Grande, John.
3, 2,
Those spawn in.
go.
And they're off. Oh, John throwing some poison already. Tyler landed some attacks on him. Look for a little bit of a reach attack there.
Damage.
69 damage with Tyler at 3. He threw that Patui, but that Patui didn't hit him that far. Just going for a few different attacks. Oh, and John loses another stock.
That was quick.
That was quick.
6 seconds.
Felt some fire blows there to him.
Well, not 6 seconds.
Piranha Plant throwing some poison down, going for some more attacks from a distance. He won't try to stay above or something, that kind of sword. But John does not stay above. He went right into it there. 43 damage already. Starting to deal some damage with that throw attack. But John's bouncing out of it.
Tyler's barely taken any damage this round.
Throwing some poison. It's a good poison how the cloud to hide behind. Try and make sure it's something that does damage quickly before you get it. Oh, when he grabs it and hits him a little bit. 2 side grabs and sends him flying. Two stocks left still, but 99 damage.
This is
Ooh, and he won't let him
Nearly
recover.
another
He's not
death
gonna let him recover. He's not gonna let him easily.
and John
There's that Patui.
may not be able to use his recovery much longer if he doesn't get back.
He's back, but he loses that stock for it.
John has
There's
one
that
stock.
Patui.
Tyler barely has any damage on him.
Went for some attacks there, but he shielded him. 2 side jabs and sends him back into the void.
Fire.
Oh, no.
Fire. Oh, it went
7 damage. Yeah, this guy just will not let you get back on the map. If you fall off, that's a big mistake. So John's trying to get back up though.
I can see John's desperately trying to get back into the center, but
Way too low for him. Oh, he gets hit for it.
other side.
This is a hard battle for John right now. He's trying his best. Oh, then he gets some attacks on him.
Oh, okay, bring him to 46. But John's in 100 with
John's to
one
the point
stock
where he's
left.
back on the map, but doesn't mean he can exactly land too many blows without going back into it. So you gotta be careful. And he gets grabbed and thrown.
Looks like he's
Oh no! And John's up to 128 damage off into the void. He's trying to recover, but can he get back on the map? He made it. He made it, but how much longer can he hold it before he sends it back? He sends him back. He's throwing some attacks there, but none of them are really hitting. And John gets 3-stocked again. That's a rough one. That's it.
Yeah, John loses.
And John loses.
John loses the match.
That was an intense game to watch.
That really was. That's pretty terrifying as somebody who's going to be in the Smash this next season. Seeing someone who can beat John like that.
Wow, yeah, I have not seen that before. But you know, and though John lost, he still gave it his all there, and he's a very talented, very skilled player, and he dealt some heavy damage. You know, he got that one round that he did actually get him pretty early on. Well, you got him with a 2-stock.
Yeah, and I'd say despite that loss, he probably really left that match. He's
Wait, hold on.
Been wanting to find.
Are you sure it's over, Corbin?
Maybe.
Because it doesn't look it to me. And a round 4.
Oh yeah, this is best out of 5. Alright, still on best mode.
John has not lost yet. He can still come back from this. He throws that poison down, goes to that Patui, dealing some damage to Roy, but he didn't deal any damage yet. He got some damage down to him, but now he's got him up to 8. But John's up to 51. He's off into the void. He's trying to come back from it, dealing some damage to him with his recovery. Throws that Patui into poison. Oh, he did quite a few jabs on him, up to 32 damage. Throws the Patui. Oh,
That's close. We may go to a round 5.
going for some long distance attacks there. Missed the Patui.
John goes for
There's
the
another
Patui.
Patui.
It barely hits.
Gets that attack. And he got him with some poison too. Up to 83 damage for Roy. But John, he's at 64. There's the Patui. Goes for some more long distance attacks. Got a few jabs dealt to him. Oh, he get him with a smash attack up to 96. Sent John flying. John threw the Patui, but he managed to shield it. John recovers from it though, holding that shield, trying to make sure he doesn't do any damage to him. And he loses another stock.
Oh,
John down to 2, but Roy up to 3 stocks left with 93 damage. So John might be able to. Oh, and there he did it. Sends him flying off into the distance.
and they're even.
0-0. This is a pretty even match right now. John dealing. Oh, he's up to 38 damage.
They're even.
There's that Patui, but doesn't land. Goes for the recovery attack. John a point with 74 damage, 87 damage. Oh, but he got him with that attack. That was a pretty neat one actually.
John's at 95 damage with 2 stocks left.
Roy's to 48.
This ain't looking good for him, but I think he can still do it.
And he sends flying with that smoke, but that smoke ain't enough to kill him yet. That is a sign that his stocks, you know, his damage is high and taken
He's
right
waiting.
now. But
Oh,
he's not letting it happen. He's going right at him, throwing some more Patuis, some more jabs attacks. Some poison.
get off to the side.
76 damage for Roy. John up to 117. There's that Patui. Oh, they both had the smoke, but John, he lost that stock there.
Roy take
And 0-0, 1-1.
This is close. It could be anyone's game right now.
This really is anyone's game. John's up to 21, 28, 38. He's getting hit. Quite a few hits. He's trying to dodge him, but he can't get away from him yet. And right here can get past him for recovery.
Looks like the
The
poison
smoke is
cloud.
his friend on that one, that's for sure. Well, the poison cloud.
Yeah, smoke, whatever. Purple. Purple haze.
He's getting hit, throwing across. Goes for the Patui attack with his recovery, but didn't get him. Poison cloud.
Oh,
Using a good bit of poison right now, that's helping him. Oh, it was helping him.
John gets pushed
John's,
off the side.
he's
Will
pretty
he
low,
fight
but
back?
he's coming back from it.
Oh, and he slides past him.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. That was neat.
108 on John, 44 on Roy. It's not looking good for John, but doesn't mean it's over yet. He can still come back from this. He almost broke his shield there.
Oh, didn't do much.
John up to 130. He's trying to recover up, but you know, Roy just doesn't want to let him.
We're slowly building up that damage. I see what he's doing.
Throwing some poison down to guard himself. Pretty good technique for John. Oh! And John loses the round.
John loses. That might be.
That might be it. That was a close one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, these two opponents, they're both very skilled, and it's intense to watch. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. That was a close one.
Yeah.
Both two very, very skilled Smash Bros. Players.
I think it's it. Let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But Tyler, that's a scary name now. Next time I see a guy named Tyler, I'm gonna wonder, are you good at Smash Bros?
Yeah, all the Tylers I knew in the past were nice, but I don't think I could face another Tyler ever again.
I don't want to play any Tylers in Smash after this. That was definitely intense. And John, he had a few moments there where he almost had it. It's just they're just both very skilled, and John he just couldn't win that one.
Yeah.
It was certainly a close round though.
Yeah. After if this is over, we're gonna have to ask John if he wants to be interviewed. I know. Generally, the rule is don't interview after a loss, but really, that's just like the rule with Overwatch. And that's not even an official
Looks
rule.
like Tyler has left the game, so that will be it for us today. As Corbin had mentioned, we'll go see if John wants to do an interview. So stay right here till we get back.
This would be a crazy interview, guys. All right. After a very exciting game, we have John Otter here on the interview. So, John, what do you think of this pretty much historical match of you getting beat?
Look, okay, I know
Thrown
it's
away
not
with
the
words.
most common thing. I know it's not the most common thing to lose. But I'm not a god. I'm not even close to a god. I'm very much beatable. And maybe I'm just sadistic, but I like when I lose. I like it whenever someone beats me at this video game. So I'm feeling great.
Would you say that feeling is because of like a hope to learn more, like see what you did wrong?
I guess so. Yeah, it kind of, I don't know. Like you need the lot. Like whenever you take a loss, it makes the wins feel a whole lot better. I think like if you constantly win, that's very boring. It's no fun to always win every match. So you need those losses every once in a while. And plus, it tells me like whenever I take a loss, I can look at that and say, all right, this is what I need to work on right here. I can see things that I can see mistakes I'm making. I can see things to work on. It points me in a direction.
Yeah, that was really interesting to watch, and I guess I can get that. I mean, I've never really seen you lose very much, so I could see wanting to have a game like that. And but you said this guy was ranked third in Michigan, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. This guy, I kind of figured I wasn't gonna win this match tonight. I didn't go in like saying, "Oh, there's no point in trying." I didn't do that. I still went in and tried. You always try, and I gave it my all. But whenever I went and looked at like his profile on like start.gg, because like to sign in, I see like he's been at SmashCon, Riptide, the Big House. Like he's got like this whole rap sheet of like big level tournaments. And when I see that, I'm like, well, dang. And then I like Googled him real quick, and it's bad when you Google the guy and the first result is actually him. He popped right up. It's like, oh yeah, this guy, he's ranked third in Michigan. He's got all these top placements. He plays Roy. And when I saw that, I was like, yep, I see where this is going.
So yes, this man is clearly very talented, but you actually did beat him in that one round. Like you overcame him on that one. How would you feel about that round?
So I was actually pretty proud with, I believe it was round 2. Yeah, it was round 2, where I took the set off of him. Not the set, sorry. This would be a different story if I got a win. But where I took the game off of him. And basically, I think like, I think that a part of it was that he was kind of taking it casually. I don't think he was quite as locked in. During game 2, because he did have that SD on his second stock, but I still 2-stocked him, so I would have still beat him even with the extra stock, I think. But whenever I did that, honestly, I think that was I think it kind of pulled out like a flaw, because he locked in, he very much sharpened up, because no one wants to take an L from a potted plant. And at the same time, though, I think a big weakness on my part is I kind of relaxed a little more than I should have. I think I kind of lost a little bit of focus. So I think that was kind of a problem with that. So like, I'm glad I got the win. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I had a 3-1 score as opposed to a 3-0. Like, I'm really glad I took it to game 4. And I know that if I fight him again, I know that I can beat him. Not that I will beat him, but that I can. So like, yeah, a big thing with that is, I'm just kind of glad I was able to keep it at least not a complete wash. I was able to do something.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably do it next. I'd say you can do it next time, because like, I mean, ranked third in Michigan, the fact that you got him to the fourth game, it's just, I mean, it's really, really good. I probably wouldn't get him to like, the third. So That's really good to do.
And John, there was one thing I noticed you kept doing, like during your actual game. You kept going for like I can't remember the name of it, like the actual name, but I always just call it like poison.
Side B, yeah.
Side B.
Sorry, yeah, it's just Poison Cloud. That's what I call it.
Cloud.
Or Poison.
Well, you
Side
kept
B,
shooting
whatever.
some poison at him, and was that like a technique to make sure he didn't get too close to you? Because I noticed once he gets in, he can hit you real easy. So is that like an attempt towards making him stay away from you?
So yeah, a big thing that you saw in this matchup is like Roy kills stupidly early. Like there was one stock he took where after the hit that killed me, I was at 75 and still died. And to kind of put that into context, because I know Plant's not the most common character, I'm usually dying at like 150 is when people are taking my stock. So him closing it at half that is pretty dang fast. But the key to him doing that with Roy is that he has to really rush in there because he has so I don't know if you're familiar with Marth's tippers, where he has the tip of the blade gets more damage.
I am not familiar.
Well, dang, Dylan, what the heck are you doing here? But so Marth, he has tippers. He gets extra damage and he gets better combos and stuff if he hits you with the tip of his blade. Roy's the opposite. His sweet spot is right on the base of the blade. So he really likes it. He has to get right on top of you. He can hit you with the sour spot, but if he does, he's not going to get combos out of it. You can break out of it. Like, for instance, whenever he was hitting me with sour spots, I was able to air dodge right out, which, yeah, it puts me to ledge. That's definitely bad, but it doesn't kill me. So by putting out that poison cloud, he can't get right in front of me, because if he does, I can just hold shield and yeah, he'll get a grab, but there's counterplay. He can definitely counterplay me if I have poison out. He can definitely still run up and hit me or grab and stuff, but it's a little more advantageous for me because he can't hang out there very long, because if he does, he's taking 30%. And if he doesn't take the stock, it's not really a worthy trade. You don't want to trade 30% for 20. Especially against Piranha Plant, who is 9th heaviest in the game. Roy, I can kill him stupidly early, but he can kill me stupidly early. So that's why I throw out that poison, is because it gets that little bit of damage on him, and it changes up how he has to approach, forces him to kind of back off and let me approach a little bit more.
Yep, that seems like a very good technique, and I noticed you doing it a few different times, and I gotta say, like, just both of your guys' skill level just clashing there, and the different moves you guys are pulling off. That was a very entertaining game to watch.
Well, I'm glad. That's one thing I'm really glad to do. I'm glad I could entertain you. To kind of go back, though, because I kind of thought about it. Like, I think the big one that you'd see is, I want to say game 3, I was on the ledge and I threw out poison because previously he had been edge guarding me. He had been just standing there waiting for me to get up, and he was punishing my get up option. By throwing out that poison, he just can't do that. He has to back off, and I was able to get on stage for free. That's just an example of that.
Well, Corbin, is there anything else you want to ask John before we get out of here for the night?
Well, I think that's about it. Tonight we had a match for the history books. A loss 1-3, but definitely an exciting game, and I assume you're probably looking forward to more close matches like that. I'd say, right?
Hopefully in the other direction, but yeah, close matches.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, Dylan, you want to end this?
Yep. All right, and that was John Notter versus Tyler. So thank you for watching. Frostbite.